Hello, Sag. I did a reading for you and Aries this morning, and I didn't really care for the readings. It wasn't the reading, it was just like, it was very hard to explain, very hard to read. I couldn't pull it together. I was like, fuck. Especially yours, because to me, you were just all over the damn place. And so, you were in self-sabotage mode. I'll just say that. I told Aries, Aries is in a process of finding their self-love as well, and I feel like you're trying to too, or at least you're trying to manifest self-love, but you're definitely more in self-sabotage mode because I feel like you loving yourself there's some huge fear there. There's some huge fear of why you're afraid to love yourself. So I'm not too sure. That's just kind of what I felt from this morning, but it was really wonky. So I'm just going to do the Wisdom of Avalon for you. I always go to this deck when I just feel like I need a really straightforward, go with the flow kind of vibe. I want to see what the Wisdom of Avalon is. I love the Wisdom of Avalon. It's a medieval deck. I like to use it because it's ancestral for most. I love medieval times. There's no doubt in my mind that most of us have had past lives in the medieval time as somebody. And so we'll see. See what the ancestors say. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. So what we got? Partnership. Okay. Well, you recently had some kind of partnership here. Or you still do. I don't know. Well, let me just... Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Ooh! Now we're getting somewhere. This, in a way, kind of vibes with the reading this morning, and I was hoping so, unless your whole energy shifted since this morning, but trust me, it can happen, because my whole energy shifted since 4:30 this morning from yesterday, so. Forgiveness. This is the current energy here, so I'm going to read it to you, because this is a very specific card when it comes through for people. And I don't remember everything it says. Okay. By drawing this card, you must now search in your heart for any unresolved resentment, anger, and disagreements between you and another. Well, that's it in a nutshell, right? If you're still hurt or angry about another's behavior, or if there are circumstances in your life that you resent, why do I feel like it's all of it for you right now? Really, I'm being serious. This is a time when it's crucial to release the negativity surrounding those situations. Resisting this will only impede your growth and draw more unwanted experiences. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I'm sure you can agree to that. Negative energies draw negative experiences, for sure. Resentment and anger are emotions that actually bind you and hook you to the events that cause the suffering to keep them alive inside of you, draining you of your life force and inner light. And I agree with that as well. I think people hold on to things out of anger and to replay them. It's like almost to live through them. It's so strange. Being human is so complex. Nothing good comes from hate, anger, or resentment. Well, duh. Sorry. Peace can only come through for forgiveness. Absolutely. And that's why I do my readings. That's why I do this channel. Is to spread the word of forgiveness, because forgiveness is everything. I think that's why Jesus and the whole Bible and everything is such a big deal. I don't believe in the Bible, but I do believe in Jesus. And I do believe in Jesus because he forgave everybody. People who fucked him over, who killed him, who turned him in, and he just didn't care. He was there for a higher purpose, to spread love, to spread joy, to give hope. So why is he going to worry about people who had hate in their heart? You know what I mean? Or whatever. So anyways, I don't want to go down that road. But anyways. Oh, yes, this is very important. Perhaps you need to forgive yourself for placing unrealistic expectations on your situation, resulting in self-sabotaging perception tainted by perfectionism. Oh, yeah, I think we all do that. Yeah. Look at the world and see the lack of forgiveness feeds the turmoil of suffering around you. Forgiveness is the key to freedom and peace. Absolutely. You will never have peace inside you, Sag, unless you forgive yourself and the people who hurt you the most. You'll never have peace. And I just think it's so funny that people would rather hold on to the hate than forgive them. So they'd rather just be miserable every day instead of be at peace. It's very weird, but I guess some pain is just unbearable. I don't know. This marker requires you to practice forgiveness so that you can be active part of spreading peace and beauty throughout this troubled world. Yeah. I really feel like with this reading, and I'm going to be honest with you, and just your reading this morning, I feel like this forgiveness card mostly, not all of it, I do feel like there's some situations here that you need to forgive. But I really feel like you need to forgive yourself for things that you've done, because there's a lot of hate going on, and even in your earlier reading, and I feel like that stems from you making bad decisions. And maybe that's why it's so hard for you to love yourself, and it's so easy for you to hate yourself, because you don't see yourself as good. Partnership. Well, I feel like just recently here, the last 2 weeks here, there's some kind of partnership here that's very important to you. It's very strong, it's very stable, it's very real. I feel like it's faded. I feel like it's extremely important to you. I don't know what kind of partnership this is, but this partnership card 90% of the time means romantic or, relationship wise. And then you have the Earth card, physical health, grounding, and foundations. This is about you taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, grounding yourself, being a part of this world and not just in it. You know what I mean? Like knowing that you are an energy, just like a tree, just like a cloud, just like the wind. You're a part of the world. You're not just some walking machine, robotic walking around like blah, no, you are a part of this world. I feel like that's what it's telling you. It's like to ground yourself. Right now it's the time to ground yourself. Get your feet in the dirt, your hands in the mud, or, plant something. Who fucking knows? Go to the lake, enjoy nature. Just recognize you are a part of this earth, and foundations, making sure you're building solid foundations in everything that you do and all the relationships in your life, making sure everything is solid. Okay. I feel like this is you right now. Seeking the straight card is two things. It's somebody who's seeking romance, which means they're searching for love, and there's somebody that's searching for self-love. And and Aries just had this card. So I kind of feel like you guys are on the same journey. Maybe some of you are dealing with an Aries, I don't know. But this is coming up for you. I feel like this is you who has been through so much in your life. You're a warrior, you're a fighter, you've been everywhere, you've seen everything, you've faced death, you've faced it all, you've been through it all, and now it's time for you to seek that cup of self-love, for you to love yourself, so that way you'll be able to love everybody else. And it all begins with you. This is a deep reading, and that's why I was saying earlier, your reading with the tarot this morning, it was everywhere. I was like, what the fuck? It was crazy. So I was like, okay, let's see what's going on here. You're going through a lot of change. I feel like you're really thinking about partnerships that are important to you, that are real, that are legit, that are solid. You're thinking about you, taking care of you, grounding yourself, being a part of this world, realizing how important you are, and loving yourself, forgiving other people. You have to find peace. You cannot find self-love if you don't find self-peace. I feel like this is really all about you loving yourself and forgiving yourself for the past and not living there anymore. Okay. That's what I have, Sag. I hope this helped.